Hey y'all, it's your money making mom. So we just got back from Disney, as you can see, and I miss it. So it's been a while because we were on vacation. So I wanted to talk about our experience with, with Disney and COVID and how we were able to keep costs down as much as we could. You know, we're a family of 5. So we got back on Tuesday, and then we had some family things to deal with when we got back, cousins getting married and stuff. So some of the stuff that we paid for were paid for pre-COVID. Really, it was just the park tickets that we bought pre-COVID. You could probably get them a lot cheaper now because of what's going on. But so our tickets ran us $1,400, and that was 3 days, 3 parks. We got a free day at the water park, and fast passes included in that price. But with the restrictions that Disney has now due to COVID, the Disney water parks were closed when we went, so we missed out on that. And they are not honoring fast passes right now because everybody has to have a reservation to get in the park. If you don't have a reservation for that day, you're not getting in. So it kind of limited the amount of people that were in the parks for that day. So we opted to drive and which was fun. We're from Philly, so it took us, a straight ride would have taken us 14 hours. It took us 18 because we stopped to nap, and then we stopped to get breakfast. So gas cost round trip in a 4-cylinder car. We chose to drive my small car rather than driving my husband's truck to save on gas. So round trip, our gas cost us about $139. Then I found a steal on booking for a condo. I got a 2-bedroom, 2 full bath, full kitchen, washer, dryer, and it was 10 minutes away from Disney in Kissimmee. The condo rental was $245 for 5 nights and 6 days, and including taxes and cleaning fees, it came out to about $430. So that's the end of our I guess the initial cost of the trip. So we left on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. We were doing a lot of sneaky stuff around because the kids were completely unaware of what was going on. So they went to school, they got washed, they were in their pajamas, they were getting ready for the next day. And around 7:45, after my husband and I packed the car, I had to act like I got an emergency phone call from my parents telling us that their car broke down in Virginia and we had to go get them. So my kids have been on a road trip to Virginia, so they knew that the ride was going to be long, but they didn't realize how long it was. And so since it was nighttime, they really just didn't know. So we left Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And then we napped, and then we went into day 1 of our actual trip. So day 1 started on Thursday. We stopped in South Carolina at the Waffle House for breakfast. We spent about $47 there, and then we just drove that out to pick up the magic cards at Disney, where we told the kids that we're not actually going to pick my parents up, and they were going to Disney World. Hey guys.
Yep.
We're not picking Lola and Lolo up. You know why?
Why?
Because you guys are going to
we going to Disney World?
What? You guys don't want to go to Disney World?
We do, but why did you do that to us? No, you've been acting so serious. So Tita Corny did not need the sandwiches for a picnic?
And Lola and Lola are not in Virginia. They're home. They're Thanksgiving.
I'm going to call Lola and Lola and tell them, we're going to Disneyland.
Disney World.
Oh, so you were recording for a reaction.
We're going to go and get our So by the time we did all that, it was around 3:30. And we got back to the resort or the condo where we were able to check in at 4 o'clock. So we got there at 4 o'clock. Registered my car and checked in, and coming into the condo is a big crazy Walmart, and if you're from Philly, you know that our Walmarts are not that great. So I was like in heaven. Like I like, no lie, going to Walmart and Target in Kissimmee, Florida was almost like, it almost convinced me to move down there because I was just so amazed. Like, everything is where it's supposed, like, it's so organized, everybody's so nice, it's so clean. So I went into the Walmart, and because we had a full kitchen, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna buy things for breakfast. So I bought all the necessities. Like, they had a washer and dryer. They did have Tide Pods there for us, but my daughter's so sensitive, so we have to use certain detergents for her laundry. So I bought like little small detergents. So I bought all the necessities that was gonna get us through the week, and I bought breakfast for every day. So I bought like eggs and like boxes of waffles, bread, juice. So I spent $60 in there. And then for dinner, like, I wasn't cooking. We just drove 18 hours. Like, I wasn't gonna cook. So there was a steakhouse around the corner from the condo. It was called Black Angus Steakhouse. Delicious food. And we splurged on dinner, 5 steaks, and it was $126 for dinner. Which again, I really didn't think it was bad. So that takes us to day 2. Day 2, Friday. That was Magic Kingdom Day. Magic Kingdom, we chose that first because it was the bigger park. And it was more, I felt like it was more for younger kids than the older kids. So I wanted to do that first, and then like get them really hyped up. And we lucked out because Disney has COVID hours. So every day that I was looking on the app, it looked like Magic Kingdom was closing at 7 o'clock. So this particular day they were open from 9 to 9. So we got a couple extra hours to be at Magic Kingdom, which was awesome. And there we spent, Disney allows you to bring your own snacks and your own juices and stuff, but it was just too much to just carry around and like try to get on rides, and it was too hot to even, like, I don't do humidity. I don't like being sticky and hot. So it was just too much to have the kids, and they were already complaining from walking. So it was just too much to have them carry their own water bottle. Like, it would have just been a mess. So at Magic Kingdom, we got snacks and juices. That was about $46. And then we got lunch, and that was around like $61, I think, 60. And then we got turkey legs and juice, and it was like turkey legs, water, juice, and like yogurt, I think. And we spent like $48 on that. My husband just wasn't like, he's been to Disney so many times, and every time he goes, he just has to have a big turkey leg. So he got his turkey leg, and it was very good because we enjoyed ours too. So that takes us to day 3. Day 3 was my favorite, Hollywood Studios. I knew it was a lot smaller than Magic Kingdom, but it was smaller than what I thought it was gonna be. But they had like all the best rides. So we did Star Tours, like all the Star Wars stuff. We did Star Tours, we did Millennium Falcon, we did the Rise of the Resistance, which is a new ride, and that was amazing. It was worth like having to rush to get on the queue for them to, you know, call you or whatever. So there we spent, it was like really hot and like really dewy and humid that day. So the kid, like, it was like you walked outside and you were automatically thirsty. So we got like juices and waters when we got there. So we spent we got pretzels, popcorn, and like water and soda, and that was about $30. And then we went and we got lunch at a pizza place, and that was $53. And later on, like, they had like these relaxation stations where you can go and it's like socially distanced inside, and you can go and like take a breather from your mask, or like just sit down and rest your feet. So they had a snack cart outside, and the kids wanted water, soda, and ice cream. So I got that, and that was $24. And then, so Hollywood Studios closed at 7 o'clock. So it wasn't, we weren't there as long as we were in Magic Kingdom because their hours were shorter. So we had dinner at home. So we ordered from Perkins, which was around the corner from where we were staying, and that was $54. So all in all, not a bad night for day 3. Included everything. Now day 4, Animal Kingdom. I think everybody hyped it up to be a lot more than what it was. I will say that Avatar was the best ride out of all the rides. But my favorite park was Hollywood Studios. Felt like we had we got through more things there. We got to see more stuff there. So Animal Kingdom, we did the safari.
Forest. But if you look behind these bongos laying all the way on the top of the hill, there are different type of antelope.
We did the train ride to Rafiki's and the animation experience. They taught us how to draw Dumbo. So this day is where like we splurged. They opened earlier than all the other parks. So Animal Kingdom opened at 8 o'clock, and so we wanted to get there as early as possible. We got there around like 8:15, 8:30. So I didn't make breakfast that day. We got breakfast from McDonald's, which is about a half a mile from the Animal Kingdom entrance. And we spent $12 on breakfast. And it was just like, we got muffins and like orange juice. So So, because you know, McDonald's will run right through you. So I didn't get anything. I got water. It was really for the kids because they were getting ready to walk around. So we did breakfast at McDonald's. It was $12, and then we got really like everybody got really hungry because we didn't eat anything, and it was really hot. Like, not hot. It was really humid. So we were looking for like the first place to get something to eat from, and we ended up at Tiffin's, which was amazing. Like, the food there was amazing. So really, it was worth the splurge. So lunch was $221, but it was amazing. It was delicious. So my husband and I looked at each other like, I guess we're getting a cheap dinner. So again, Animal Kingdom closed at 7. It rained off and on, so we didn't get to see a lot of stuff there, and there was a lot of people there, so I think they were all hyped up too, like I was. So we went back to the same McDonald's that we went to for breakfast and got dinner, and we got like a little bundle box, so it was $29. And that was the end of day 4. So day 5, my twins turned 8. So it was their birthday. I got up early that day, and I again went to the Walmart because it was just it's a magical Walmart. They have everything there. So I went to the Walmart, and I got them a Friendly's ice cream cake, and they had a bakery, so I got them some cupcakes to go with their ice cream cake, and that together was $27. We ran out of eggs and like some breakfast stuff, so I got enough for the next couple days because we were leaving the next day. So I bought like some breakfast stuff that was an extra $10. And then my cousin, who lives in Tampa, who's also the boy's godmother, decided she was going to drive up to come see them. So she drove like an hour and a half or something, and she came and saw them. So she spent their birthday with them. And, you know, we're Filipino, so we have superstitions. And I was always told when I was younger, like, every time it's somebody's birthday, you're supposed to eat long noodles for long life. So it's either like pancit, like our traditional noodles, or it could be spaghetti, it could be whatever kind of noodle it is. You just can't cut it in half. It has to be long. So I was gonna my sons were asking me for spaghetti, and I was gonna make them spaghetti, but my husband didn't want me to cook because we were on vacation. So I was like looking up places where I could find like noodles. And I just decided, like, they wanted spaghetti, so there were the Carrabba's around there. So I ordered from Carrabba's, and then I ordered from Bahama Breeze. And it was more than enough food left over for lunch and dinner. So we had lunch and we had dinner. So that was about $120. But it was like their birthday celebration, so whatever. Where we stayed at, they had a lot of souvenir places. So I went out to go get some souvenirs. Not many, just like for my parents, my husband, my mother-in-law, like my nieces, nephews, a couple coworkers. So those souvenir places, let me tell you how they just be lying. Those signs on the window, no. You go in there, there's nothing on sale. So luckily, the magical Walmart had a whole Disney souvenir section. Like a whole big Disney souvenir section. So I went right in there, and I got 8 keychains, 12 t-shirts, 3 mugs, and a beaded necklace for $107. Not bad for bringing home stuff for everybody. So that ended our day 5. We planned on going home. Like leaving to get on the road like 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. But then my husband was just like, why don't we just leave when we get up? Because we're going to be up for 16 hours, you know. At least we know that we'll be up. So we ended up leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning. So day 6, we get to go home on the road again. We left around 8 o'clock in the morning. I made breakfast that day, so we didn't have to worry about breakfast. Everybody ate. Everybody went to the bathroom. So our first like real stop was in South Carolina, We stopped at Cracker Barrel for lunch, and that cost us about $53. But we also had like sandwiches and like snacks and juices and stuff in the trunk. So we ate a good lunch, and then we stopped again for gas and stuff. I think it was like between North Carolina and Virginia. And we got like a little light dinner at Burger King, and that was $17. My husband decided that he was tired around 9:30, so he pulled over, and I had energy drink in the back, and I was just like, you know what, it was like 4.5 hours left for the drive, and I was like, I just want to go home. So when he pulled over and he said he was sleeping, he was tired, he wanted to take a nap, I was just like, I can drive. So I had I had the kids in the car, everybody was tired, everybody was quiet, everybody was chilling. Turned my music on, and I had my own little personal concert, and I made a way home. Got home at 2 o'clock in the morning, and that was our trip. We spent a grand total of $3,189, and that included round trip gas, all the food, souvenirs, park tickets, the condo fees, breakfast, laundry detergent, everything. It included everything. So I think we did pretty good. We had an amazing time. Some of the restrictions that Disney has now, you have to make the reservation. Again, they're pretty good with social distancing. I think a lot of people really were compliant. They're really big on making sure that everybody has their masks on. So a lot of our pictures, we have our mask on because they don't allow you to move your mask down to take pictures. Like, they have people like really watching and like jumping in front of your pictures if you move your mask. They have a lot of hand sanitizer stations. They also have a lot of portable hand washing stations where you can pump to get soap, and then there's like a pedal that you pedal with your foot so the water can come out, and you can wash your hands rather than using hand sanitizer. I thought that was pretty cool. I think it made sense for everybody, trying to keep everybody safe and still have a good time. They did not have a parade, like a big Disney parade like they usually do. There were no fireworks, but they had mini parades, so you got to see some characters, but they're not like walking around where you can take pictures with them.
Time of year. You can't beat Home Sweet Home for the holidays.
I mean, in that sense, I felt like my kids were gypped a little bit, but I understand why. I'm a healthcare worker, and I'm part of a COVID team at my job, so I know that this is very real. So, my family and I, we're going to do whatever we need to do to stay safe. As well, like, while we practice it, we're helping others, not get infected as well. So, I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And make sure you turn your notifications on. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.